Good luck, boss. And indeed, active scripter need a victory today. We saw POCBS losing, we saw Scriptoff losing. And I think that Byzantine is definitely a good civilization against the general, especially because spearmen and camels have a low cost compared to the cost for the other civilizations. Hello Twist! Or T-West, should I say. So I have faith on the general to win this. Okay, it was a chaotic bouldering, but it managed to make it work. Let's have a look at the general. A perfect lumber combi to the back. He cleared the boar quite fast. Loom is already researched. We've got the exact same amount of villagers at this point. So the weakness of the general is an early feudal age attack. I have to say I don't remember how aggressive IR submachine can be, so it can be a key. And it used to train a lot of range units in the early game. Its attack system is some attack group plus GSA, if I'm right. The feudal age time is gonna be quite good for IR submachine. It found its opponent, So let's say that overall the early game is a success. Interesting to see that the general go get the gears quite far from the TC. There might be like, maybe I don't know, 40 tilts from the TC. It's quite a huge distance. Okay, so let's see the army composition. We've got already one spearman, the expected archer range. The early main unit being skirmishers instead of archers, because the mining camp is delayed. I think that with the lack of retreat rules against the TC, it's always better for all the eyes to not attack too early. Alright, we've got the early assault. Well, it managed to kill one villager. And this is a brilliant tower, which is at the perfect position. I assume that Red is already researching Castle Age, yes. Yeah, I think that attacking the melee is not what ISF machine has to do at this point. Okay, so it looks like the stable have not been found by blue, but at least now blue knows that red do have some knights. It's gonna be interesting to see the reaction. Red is definitely in a good position. Actually, we got 4 spearmen. 5 now. And we've got a sneaky attack from red. Alright, it's quite a good defense from my submachine. I'm scared that red is gonna lose its whole knights. Let's compare the civilian population. It's almost the same. It's nice to see one more TC for red, which didn't get any benefit from its early castle age, eventually for having lost its knights. Blue managed to defend quite well. It now does have an impressive military population, and I'm scared that pikeman is gonna be the priority. Yep, it is. So is crossbow. So yeah, now our submachine is really scary. But Kinero is also researched. So red needs at least knights. How many does it have at this point? Yeah, almost 12. Definitely this tower is really important. Alright, so let's see how red will manage to handle this pressure from blue. There is actually a small advantage with 5 more villagers for red, but red do have almost nothing to defend except this tower and maybe one knight or two. Three TCs now for red, and I see 2 TCs for blue. Oh, there is a nice castle in the front. Good job. It's gonna be a bad timing for blue, which will be face to a castle. Alright, so red was quite lucky with the castle built at the good time. There is now an advantage for the general 20 civilian population more. And we can see camels for blue. Alright, so blue comes back stronger with at least cataphracts, 2 rams. The 2 rams won't be enough, of course. I don't know if the general can attack the rams with the villagers. Yeah, no need anyway. The knights are here. Okay, so overall Leif submachine managed to be way more aggressive than its opponent. But general managed to defend quite well. I also like the second castle. Okay, we've got eventually 3 TCs for a submachine. And red is researching Imperial Age. Interesting. Aya submachine is really far from this, especially because it keeps needs to train again and again the units it loses in its fight. Red keeps having 2. Okay, that's the 3rd stable now. I saw one man at arm for the general, I don't see why. Maybe to counter the pikeman, I don't know. Well, this castle is so important. Because General does have some troubles to have a huge army because of the pressure maintained by blue. And just after the castle we've got the economy. Alright, so we've got throwing axemen, cavaliers. I don't see skirmisher anymore. Okay, it's actually 15 military population against 30, so blue do have the double the military population compared to red. Okay, Leif currently will only attack rams near TCs. Okay, it's turning fine now for the general. Almost 30 military population. I saw a trebuchet earlier. Okay, this is the trebuchet which needs to follow the army. But once again blue do have everything to counter the enemy. Camels, cataphracts, pikemen, exactly what it needs. And they are cheaper as Byzantine. Maybe Aristophanes is not too far now from researching Imperial. Well, there is a lake of gold. 5 minutes I will increase the speed. We are close to be 1 hour game time. Leif, do you think that the Sea General is actually escrowing resources? Because I see that he does have already a lot of wood, of food. Well, there is a lake of gold, maybe to research paladins or something. Okay, I think it's a good point to go for skirmishes in addition, because actually I see that General has trouble to reach a decent amount of population. It stays stuck at 150. It might help. Okay, it is saving for Blast Furnace actually. Alright, so eventually General is managing to take advantage of its Imperial Age advantage, which is good. I'm not sure we will see paladins in this game. Okay, Leif. Besides this, it's funny to see that now it's focusing on going for champions. So the new army composition is gonna be champions plus trebuchets, looks like. The good point is IS machine doesn't have that many cataphracts. And looking at the other units, champions can kind of work. Despite the fact that I'm not sure champions is the best choice as Frankish. So we've got one remaining castle for blue. We've got Capturam, which is research actually. A trebuchet is coming. And this castle is really important for IS machine. It looks like its defensive units are attracted by the castle to stay alive. Oh, IS machine is now in Imperial Age. Its composition is based on elite skirmishers. So throwing Axeman looks to be no more an option for the general. Yeah, despite the score, I think that the game remains pretty close. Now IS machine is close to be full population. Let's have a look at the relics. We've got 2 relics for blue and 3 relics for red. Okay, we've got cavaliers again, at least a few of them. Okay, I really want this castle to fall now. You know, if one unique trebuchet is gonna do the job. Okay, 1 hour game, I can go for 4 times the speed now. Nice to see another trebuchet. Okay, so no more castle for blue. Yeah, a difference between those two AI is a submachine uses every resource it does have. This is the reason why we've got so many trash units, while the general selects which unit to train and will focus on it. I think that it prevents the general to be full population. Okay, eventually we've got a strong push from the general. It looks to work this time. The economy is hurt. It's already 2 TCs lost by blue. I don't see gold or stone anymore in the map. Alright, general won it. Eventually. It was quite a hard game for the general. Okay, that's it. Yeah, there is a huge difference in the kill ratio. In fact, Bluebird trained so many trash units. So let's have a look at the bracket. So actually General is undefeated, 3-0 against Egbert, 1-0 against Ice Machine. Yeah, definitely it's in the good way to qualify. So I'll stop for today the streaming. It was almost 10 or more games streamed today. I expect MrElephant to run games today or tomorrow, we will see. So thank you for having watched and see you soon.